Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Hello all, welcome to another live broadcast right here in Alyx's world, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host Alyx, just Alyx, and we are here live on YouTube to talk about Money in the Bank. Hey, I said that, Money in the Bank. Hey, Money in the Bank 2022. Liv Morgan made history. She etched her name in the annals. Etched. I think the word is etched. Etched her name. Etched her name in the annals of WWE's history. Winning the Women's Championship before, of course, winning the Money in the Bank to win the Women's Championship. Congratulations to Liv. We will be talking extensively about that because I am ecstatic for her. Will it last long? We'll have to see. I don't care. She got her moment. That girl ate so much shit. She has eaten so much shit throughout her career. She's been deserving of this. I'm happy she got the moment. I don't give a shit if it lasts until SmackDown. She'll probably lose it right back to Ronda. I'm assuming she'll lose it right back to Ronda. I think Ronda will turn heel, and we'll use that as a catalyst for her heel turn to lead to Becky and Ronda down the road. Or, if they don't do Ronda, expect a certain woo to make her return, and then she'll win the title. I don't care what they do. I would love for Liv to have a title run. If she gets it, I'll be fucking ecstatic. But if they don't give it to her, whatever. Whatever, y'all. I don't care. I'm still happy for her. As for the other Money in the Bank winner, Austin Theory. Or Theory, excuse me. Why did they even get rid of the first name? Austin Theory. That just rolls off the tongue better. Yes, he wasn't in the match originally. He was added at the last second after losing the United States Championship to Bobby Lashley. Theory is now Mr. Money in the Bank. He got booed out of the arena. The fans were pissed. And you know what?
Overall a very good show. Love Liv winning. Usos, SP ladder match at SummerSlam. Theory winning is a waste, he's not cashing in successfully on Roman.
You say that, I have no idea. Y'all assuming he's not going to cash in successfully. He might surprise y'all. He might surprise a lot of y'all. I think I see a couple more super chats. If I accidentally played your super chat earlier during the intro, I apologize. I'll go back and read it. Matter of fact, let me do that right now. Apparently, I got 2 super chats during the countdown. Guys, for future reference, those of you watching me, probably best to save your donations for the stream to start, because sometimes in the first 15 minutes, the stream I use, Streamlabs, they don't block the super chats. I have it blocked. I have it set to pause. So during the live stream, it's supposed to not play the super chats, but for some reason, they let the first 2 or 3 get through. It's dumb. So, Demetrius Pettigrew donated $2. He says, I'm okay with Austin winning. Push new stars. We'll talk about it. Because I've been hearing that for the last 10 plus years. And I'm just like, do you guys not know how to make new stars? You just want a new face. Getting a new face doesn't mean a new star. But we'll get to that. Ed Young says, well, he donated $5, but he says, thank God Liv won. She's been eating so much crap for so long. She deserves it more than anyone. But Theory winning, really, he's gonna become a world champion? Yeah. He's not gonna become a world champion. That's what he's saying. I don't know. We'll have to see. I have a feeling that you guys are going to be disappointed with my views on that. But, yeah, I kind of figured the moment he was announced, I said, they're going to give him the fucking belt. You want to know why? Because this is WWE in a nutshell. They cannot get past themselves. They always book the exact same people the exact same way. Or they'll book different people in similar ways. How many times have we seen the corporate heel, the corporate figure come in to WWE, a chosen one by Vince McMahon, get opportunities and sneak past the other people on the roster to get opportunities they shouldn't get? We saw it with The Rock. We saw it with Mick Foley, Dude Love. We saw it with Triple H. We saw it with Shane McMahon. We saw it with, oh my God, Trish Stratus, Stephanie. We saw it with Drew McIntyre. We saw it with Miz. It's like we've seen this type of heel before. It's just a different Seth Rollins. I'll be here all day. It's the same type of heel, but with a different person. Austin Theory is the next Vince McMahon chosen one type of heel. We've seen this happen before. You know exactly where this is going. If it doesn't lead to him winning the title, what's the point? He's going to win the title. Again, I think originally, and matter of fact, this was reported, originally this was supposed to be Cody. Cody Rhodes was the original winner of Money in the Bank. He was going to challenge Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. They were going to give Cody Rhodes 2 stadium shows, but then he got hurt. Unfortunately. So in his place, we got Austin Theory and Brock Lesnar. And if you don't think Austin Theory is going to cash in on that main event at SummerSlam, you have not been paying attention. We all know the WWE wants to get both belts off of Roman, right? So Austin would get the first one off of him, Austin Theory, or Theory, and then the next one would be Drew McIntyre at Clash at the Castle. You don't want to hear it, I know, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure that pisses all you off, but guess what? That's WWE for you. What do you want me to do? I'm not booking. I'm just telling you what you already know is going to happen. You already know this is leading to Austin Theory becoming a world champion. Sorry. You knew the moment he became Vince McMahon's favorite, that's what they were going to do. I see people telling me, well, maybe John Cena will come and take the briefcase. No, he's not. If they do Theory versus John Cena, he'll beat John Cena and then go cash in successfully. So then he'll get even more over. He's going to be rammed down your throats and up your arseholes. But hey, he's a new face, right? At least it's a new star. It's the new Bastion. Is this the new Bastion of hope for wrestling? Is this going to bring back the Attitude Era? Just like Logan Paul is going to bring back the Attitude Era. Logan Paul is going to draw in the numbers. Logan Paul has a great following on social media. He's going to make 3 million, 4 million, 5 million people watch WWE. And we're going to get back to the Attitude Era. You don't understand, Alyx. Logan Paul is going to be great for business. I think we're all just desperate to take anything. Now, I'm not just sitting here hating on Austin Theory. I think Austin Theory is a great talent. Matter of fact, if we were going to do this repetitive, boring, drawn out, past this time, very old, predictable, and predictability is not an issue, but on top of that, predictable, and just redundant storyline, at least it's with someone that's a good talent like Austin Theory. Right? But still, I've seen this same storyline played out way too many fucking times. Way too many times. Do something different. Please, for the love of God. But I don't care, because I got Liv Morgan. So y'all can be all gung-ho about your Austin Theories and your Logan Pauls and your, Valerie Loretta. Valerie Loretta would be good. I'm confident. The more I watch her, the more I'm thinking, yeah, she should be pretty solid. But y'all get invested in all that other stuff that you are telling me is going to change wrestling, and I'll just be happy with the people that have busted their asses to get to where they are, like a Liv Morgan. who ate so much shit to win that title. So, thank you all for joining me. We're going to get into the review here in just a second. Let's pay some bills first, and then say hello to the audience, do the sponsorship, and then, of course, you'll get my full, unfiltered thoughts on Money in the Bank 2022. So let's get right to it. If this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all of my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership today. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or review, past, present, and or future. And don't forget to, give thanks. Hit that super thanks for those watching me after the fact. Yo, I love it. Oh man, that just fits in right. Smooth. I'm gonna keep it. Oh, and also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter at Just Alyx Central. Also give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, but also give me a follow on TikTok. For I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo. And yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast. Get your lives played live on the air. Email me at justalyxworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and please get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. Get your old school Deluxe Man t-shirt, get your new school Alex's World t-shirt, but most importantly, get you a blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie, Liv Morgan, America, fuck girl t-shirt made by It's Jen Knox and Firestar Heart. All this down below in the description box. And you know what? We all coming up here being told to eat our vitamins, say our prayers, and eat your books. Eat your books? Yes, you heard me right. Eat your books. Because when you eat, the letters go. Sorry, read your books. If you're a good student, if you're a good child, you'll like to read books. Well, guess what? I hate reading books. I was that kid in first grade going and the kids would laugh at me. Screw books. I've upgraded to Audible. If you're someone that is interested in audiobooks, maybe you want to get tutorials. Maybe you want to hear stories from your favorite wrestlers like Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, and Jon Moxley. If you are that someone, I got you. So let's get a quick word from our sponsor, and then we'll get to some shout-outs. Today's video is sponsored by Audible. Audible is the leading provider of audiobooks. They have over 180,000 audiobooks to choose from, including books written by wrestling legends like Chris Jericho, Mick Foley, Bryan Danielson, Drew McIntyre, and Jim Ross. Today, if you visit www.audibletrial.com, just Alyx, you can get one free audiobook of your choosing. Audible is the best place for audiobooks, and I cannot recommend it enough. In my time, I've listened to Chris Jericho's The Best in the World and Bryan Danielson's Yes books, both narrated by them personally. And here's the best part. Even if your membership wears out or you just aren't satisfied with the product, you can cancel your free trial at any time, and your audiobooks are yours to keep. So again, go to audibletrial.com, just Alyx, and begin your journey today. All right, I am looking at 160 people live. Thank y'all for being here. I am very aware I am live with other big-time YouTubers, but the rest of you who have chosen to see me live over them, I am grateful, eternally grateful. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Show some love to the moderators, Ultra Shaw 97, Firestar Heart, Eliza Demi, and Guys of the Hawk, who help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you. And big shout out to Juan Lopez for winning the Wrestle Rumble free form. He will be, I think he already applied for the contest this time around. I did play, but I didn't do very well. As soon as I saw Theory, I went, yep, I lost. Theory just took out my entire form, so I don't think I did well. But maybe Juan did. We'll have to see. Hopefully he's up here. Let's play these super chats, and then I'll start doing some shout-outs.
So Theory holds the belt warm for Cody?
Theory wins, and then Cody comes and beats him. So Theory's gonna hold that belt all the way to WrestleMania? Huh. Let's see. Probably.
'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of rain?
Theory will wait till after Roman's match is done, and whoever is the last man standing, he will cash on and win at SS. He was a great heel Evolve champ.
I believe you. So I think Roman and Brock is going to end in a double count out. And on that double count out, Theory will come in, cash in, and pin Roman 1, 2, 3 to win the title. That's what I think is going to happen. Is that the only one I got? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll get more super chats as time goes by. But yeah, let's not waste too much time. I'm going to hit these shout outs and get right to the review, and you guys can get on with your night. So thank you to the following people. We got great Reginald Scott in the building. We also got Jonathan Lemon Wrestling Show. Is it Jackie Hardinson? Jackie Hardinson. Hopefully I said your name right. Let me see. The great and awesome Anthony White. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs. Zero. Accidentally awesome. Rick Rosar. Big MGM. By the way, the MGM Grand was sold out tonight. We'll talk about that in a second. Khalil does everything. Everything. Khalil, can you get me an interview with Alicia Toot? Hopefully you can, because if you could, then you would definitely do everything. Lou T, Slasher Frenzy. Those are new names. Good to have you both here. Wrestle Spider. Wrestle Spider. In the building. Good to have you. King Burbs, the 808 Keone. We also got, I think I saw, was it Brevin? Brevin Stringer. Hopefully I said your name right. Brevin Stringer. Wadeface Killer in the building. Good to have you back. JJ Bulldog. Nell and Nell. I think I saw Debbie Adams. There is Debbie Adams. Amazing Tribe. Joseph Winters, of course. Regular here. Justin Main, Tevin Jamison. These are people who haven't been here in a while. Mr. Critical, the Wild Arcanine. That's another one who hasn't been here in a while. How you doing, Wild? Good to see you, man. I think Phantasmo, Jordan Galam, Jaron Swaggy, 808, Paid Enthusiast, John Beal II, James Rambo. All of these are regulars. Robin Sucks, a.k.a. Damian Wayne Sucks. And the last one's going to go to... Oh, who's it going to go to? This is a lot of people here. I'm going to give it to Pikachu Black. Thank y'all for being here. If I don't say your name, please don't take it seriously. It's not because I hate you or anything. I do want to get to this live review, but I would really appreciate it if you guys liked the video. So be sure you hit that like button, because the more you like the video, the more opportunities I will get to be recommended to a larger audience. And already we're killing it. I feel like this stream is already doing very well in terms of YouTube views, in terms of interactions. So let's keep that going. Continue to like, continue to support the channel. I would really gratefully appreciate it. So let's go ahead and pause these super chats for now and get right to the review. So overall thoughts on Money in the Bank. For me, and this is something I have noticed when it comes to WWE, the weekly shows are terrible. And they're going to be terrible. They're never going to be great. They don't need to be great, because that doesn't matter anymore. What matters is what comes on Peacock. I noticed that ever since we've done the whole Peacock thing, the pay-per-views have been pretty good. I'll even say good to great. They've had some bangers over the last few years. But the weekly shows, they don't give two shits about them. What matters is the Peacock deal, because that's where the most money is coming from. So they make sure the pay-per-views at least deliver. And like the previous ones, like Hell in a Cell, like WrestleMania, so far, they've been pretty solid. Good to solid shows. I can't hate on that. I even thought Backlash was a good show. So yeah, it was another solid addition. Good wrestling. Lots of stuff happening. Not everything was perfect. but we got some great matches. Oh my god, that Usos versus Street Profits match stole the show. It stole the show. Everyone's saying it was a match of the year candidate. Let's pump the brakes on that. But it was definitely a great match. The best match of the entire card. For sure. For sure. Liv Morgan got her moment. Can't wait to talk about that. We already went through Austin Theory's little spiel. We'll revisit that at the end of the stream. And just a lot of good stuff. Money in the Bank matches, I'll be real. Like, the women's Money in the Bank match, which we'll get to, we'll open up with that. I think in theory, I think in theory it was a good match, but execution-wise, it wasn't one of my favorites. I'm being honest with you. The only reason I'm even gonna give it the grade it got is because of Liv Morgan. That's the only reason I'm giving it the grade it got. If it was up to me, let's say Becky Lynch won, and Becky Lynch cashed in on Bianca, which is what I thought was gonna happen. I knew there was gonna be a cash in. I predicted a cash in tonight. But I was expecting Becky to cash in on Bianca. I wasn't expecting Liv to cash in on Ronda. That was good. That was fun. But, yeah, I knew there was going to be a cash in. Because they never had these women hold this briefcase more than a couple days, which is whatever. Even with Asuka winning, like, she cashed in that shit the very next day on Raw because Becky gave up the title because, you know, she prego. I don't know. I just kind of feel like we could have gotten a better women's match. And the men's ladder match was good, but it wasn't like, oh my god, blow my socks off amazing. It was just your standard Money in the Bank ladder match that we've seen better ones, and we've seen not so good ones. This one was just good. So in terms of Money in the Bank matches, whatever. Again, the stuff that really stands out was Liv Morgan cashing in, which was the highlight of the night, and of course, the Street Profits versus the Usos match. So if you're gonna watch those two things. But let's go ahead and give a full breakdown review of the show, match by match. So first off, MGM Grand Arena sold this bitch out. They sold this place out 12,000. Now, originally, Money in the Bank was in the Allegiant Stadium. So I think a lot of those tickets that were bought for that show just got transferred over to here. They were going to have a big-ass show in Allegiant Stadium. And they were close to selling out until Cody... Actually, no, they weren't. I'm not. I would like to think Cody could sell that out. They weren't going to sell that out. I don't even think Cody could sell it out. I think they moved it even when Cody was on the card. Right? Yeah, they moved it. They were going to move it regardless. I feel like, despite the move, the crowd showed up, they were excited, they were hot, and it just goes to show you where we are now with the wrestling fan base. People know what they want. You don't have people coming in that are hardcore fans trying to hijack WWE shows, vice versa. You don't see them going to AEW trying to hijack their show. Because we have AEW, the fans that want AEW will go to AEW and not go see WWE. The fans that want WWE will go to WWE, not go to AEW. And the fans that love both, who love wrestling, ultimately, how you doing, will go see both shows. I'm fucking lying. I do not like WWE. I'm gonna go see mostly AEW shows. I'm not even gonna fret. I'm not even gonna lie. But there are fans out there that genuinely like both shows. So you're not gonna see fans go in and be negative and give the show any crap. You know what I mean? And that's good to see. It's always good to see both companies now flourishing in their own environments, in their own fan base. That's great. That's what wrestling needs. So the fact that this crowd was hot was a good sign for WWE. They weren't hot throughout the entire show. They basically died during the, what was the third match? I think it was the Bianca Belair versus Carmella match. And then it took a while for them to get back into the Usos and Street Profits match because they were cold. Absolutely cold for the Usos and Street Profits. But as the match went on, they woke up. And then they got into it, and then they were saying, this is awesome, fight forever chance. And it was a great match. Awesome match. Then they died again for Ronda and Natalia, but then they woke up for Liv. So it was very up and down. It wasn't a straight. It wasn't like Forbidden Door where the crowd was hot throughout the entire fucking show. The entire show they were hot. Here they were hot, then they were cold, then they were hot, then they were cold, and yeah. So I think my grade reflects that. I think I gave it a very fair grade. I was thinking about giving it a C+, but then I'm like, nah. Liv bumped it up to a B-. Liv bumped it up. So, yeah. I think the crowd did very well. So let's get things started with the first match. I believe that is the Money in the Bank Women's match. We have Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Lacey Evans, Asuka, Shotzi Blackheart, and everyone's favorite, Raquel Rodriguez. So, they tried. I gotta give them credit where credit is due. They tried so hard to make this match work. And in theory, it should have been a really fun, really good match. It's just the spots that they tried to do, it didn't come off very well. Like, there was one spot where, and I'm just going to get right to it, we had Raquel Rodriguez about to lift up a ladder with Becky and Asuka on both sides. And, like, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh, dude, that's going to be so dope. Raquel couldn't do it, though. She botched the spot. She couldn't lift it up. Maybe we should have rehearsed that spot beforehand. She was just like, fuck it, and just dropped it. She couldn't do it. Then there was a spot where, since Raquel is the giant of the match, they had to lock her or secure her in the corner with a ladder attached to her. And then the women would fall on top of the ladder one by one, and they would fall on top of each other. And then Becky would come crashing on top of them. When you think about it, you're like, well, that would be a pretty cool spot. But then we have to think about all these women are what, 100-something pounds? So when Becky fell on top of them, and they all just went, they all just rolled off the ladder. It's like, okay, that didn't work at all. Jesus Christ. Then, the stuff with Becky and Asuka. We had Asuka laying on top of a ladder on the outside, and you're thinking Becky's gonna climb a ladder and then she's gonna fall on top of her and the ladder's gonna break, right? So visually you're like, oh, this is gonna be so fucking awesome. This is gonna be an awesome spot. This has to work. Becky falls on top of her, and it's like a pillow falling on top of Asuka, and they just roll off the ladder. You're like, God damn it. Does any of this shit work? The only spot in this match that looked devastating was Shotzi Blackheart hitting a ladder with a senton, and she hit the back of her head on the ladder, and she got busted open. That was the only time I went, oh shit, that hurt. But everything else, the women were missing their kicks, mistimed a lot of spots. They were selling things they shouldn't be selling. It was sloppy. It was sloppy. The crowd was into it because it's a ladder match. It's the first match on the card. But as time went by, they were just kind of like, this isn't that good. This is not great. So, honestly, if Becky would have won, I would have given this like a C+ or even a C-. I'm going to give them credit for trying. You know, I don't want to say it's a shit match. It's just the layout didn't serve them well. It wasn't conducive to who they were. They tried to make it work. They didn't. But what did work, despite any of that, was Liv Morgan climbing that ladder and becoming Mrs. Money in the Bank. I was super happy. I was ecstatic when she won that briefcase. I was on the opinion that Becky was going to win it. I said to myself, you know, if they open up the show, Becky is clearly going to cash in on Bianca. They're not going to let Liv win that briefcase and then cash in successfully. Right? They proved me wrong. Both times. Liv opened the show, won the briefcase, and then would go on later to make history. Well, okay. History for her, if anything else. So yeah, like, congratulations, Liv. That was a good win for her. She needed that. The crowd was happy for her. And shout out to A&B Combos, Wrestling Edition, who was at the show live because they are in Las Vegas. And they got a chance to meet Liv Morgan and take pictures with her. So I'm so happy for A&B. Good people. Really good all-around people. Please go subscribe. Subscribe to A&B Combos. Because they are great content makers. The best reaction channel for wrestling here in the YouTube space. Yes, you heard me. Yes, I said it. I'm going to say it again. A&B Combos is the best wrestling reaction channel here in the YouTube space. That is my plug to you. Go check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. Ladies and gentlemen, your boy Alyx just climbed to 300 people live. Thank you all for joining me here, all 300 of you. Please like the video. Come on in. Come on in. Check me out, man. Like the video. Check me out. Check me out. Check me out. All right. Before we move on to what's next? Is it the United States title? Before we move on to the United States title, I need to plug something really quickly. It is extremely important that I get this in right now. My second podcast, Raw Cognizance, is blowing the hell up. Now, some of you guys are asking me, what the fuck is a Raw Cognizance? What the fuck is that shit? It sounds like, that doesn't even sound like a word. Is that even a word? Well, it is now. Ladies and gentlemen, I have started a new podcast with my cohorts, Sophia and Tim. Tim spins the boy wonder, called Raw Cognizance, a podcast where essentially we talk about everything outside of wrestling. Everything including Ezra Miller, Obi-Wan, Roe v. Wade, Dave Chappelle, the January 6th hearings, Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith being slapped by Chris Rock, Monique, Amber Heard, Nev Campbell not being in Scream, Star Wars reviews. We got Reva. That was a good debate. Definitely something that you should check that out. Well, actually, the review's right there, but, you know. We talk about all sorts of topics, not including wrestling. We got a review of Doctor Strange, Marvel reviews, all this stuff, all that jazz, and all that jazz. Now, this is something that, it's like, look at this. We got freaking Kanye West, Kim Kardashian. And as you can see, the views are a little low here because we've only been doing it for a little bit. But check this out, though. The views are starting to go up. It's starting to get recognized now. So, if this is something you're interested in, I really recommend that you guys subscribe today. Go subscribe to Raw Cognizance for your daily podcast goods. Had to get that in. I had to get it in because if I didn't, that would mean I am a terrible co-host. Thank y'all for letting me do that. With that said, let's go to Austin Theory versus Bobby Lashley. Very good match. Bobby was over. The crowd loved Bobby Lashley. He was so over. Honestly, I wish it was him versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I'm going to say it again. I wish it was Bobby Lashley versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam. I'm going to say it again. I wish it was Bobby fucking Lashley versus Roman fucking Reigns at SummerSlam. That should have been the match. Not Brock Lesnar versus Roman for the umpteenth 10 millionth time that no one gives a shit about. Because at least this makes sense. You put him in a feud with Bobby, and you could have done something where Bobby could have earned a title shot. Maybe he won Money in the Bank. I don't fucking know. You could have done something where instead of Omos in the match, you put Bobby Lashley in there. Maybe have Bobby Lashley about to win, and then Theory takes it away from him, right? And then Bobby Lashley earns him a title shot against Roman, and then you tie that into the cash in, because you know Theory is going to cash in Money in the Bank at SummerSlam. I don't need to tell anyone that, right? Can we agree that Theory's cashing in at SummerSlam? We all know that, right? He's taking the belt off of Roman, right? We can predict that. So why not, instead of calling him Brock Lesnar, we do Lashley and Roman, which would have been an excellent match to do. My God, that would have been fucking awesome. What are we doing with ourselves? But okay, we did what we did. I gotta say though, this match was great. Like, both of them have great chemistry with each other. Bobby looked like a beast. The crowd was behind Bobby 1000%. Oh my God. Like, he's reached a level of top babyface status, and I hope he stays there. I'm praying he stays there. And he took the title right off of Austin. Austin got his ass kicked. I know it's Theory. I'm going to keep calling him Austin Theory because that's just what rolls off the tongue. So Austin Theory continues to kick ass in his own way. But this was Lashley's victory. He does win, and he becomes your new United States champion. I'm gonna need Jay Knox to update the championship card on that one. So, congratulations to Lashley on that. Lashley! Leo Rush. Lashley! That's what I'm talking about. Bianca Belair versus Carmella. Short and sweet. Bianca retains. I don't hate Carmella. I don't even think she's terrible. I've always thought about this too, because you guys know me. I'm single. I appreciate a woman that admires, that admires sex appeal, that likes to show a little skin. So I'm not going to hate on someone like Carmella who's all about her sex appeal. I just never thought she was someone I was attracted to. I feel like Carmella is more like a sister to me. You know what I mean? Like someone I'd be cool with, but I'm just like, ugh. I'm not going to go goo goo gaga over her like Toni Storm. It's thickness. Or like, hell, shit. Becky's very fucking attractive. Becky, freaking Maurice. My God. Sasha? God damn. You know what I mean? Like, Bailey? Shit. Even Charlotte is attractive to me. Some of y'all are just like, ugh, horse face, whatever. That's where I am. When it comes to Carmella, though, I'm just like, like, this whole most beautiful woman in WWE, I think that fits more with Zelina. Like, I look at Zelina and I go, oh yeah. Like, if Zelina called herself the most beautiful woman in WWE, I'd be like, yes ma'am, yes you are. Even Aaliyah, like Aaliyah especially, very attractive girl. Man, I'm at the point now where I would even take Natalya. And some of y'all are like, the fuck? Come on, bros. Now you just tripping. Now you just hating on Carmella. Why would you think Natalya's more attractive? Excuse me? Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all a little something. Since y'all want to be sleeping on Natalya, look at this. Look at this. Do you see this? You see that? That's Natalya's sister, by the way. Yeah, you want to tell me that Natalya... Look at this. This is her rack out trend. She calls it racks out. God damn it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Sorry. Like, when you got women like that, Carmella, not my type. So, basically, I'd rather just talk about that than the match itself, because the match was basically nothing. Bianca beat her, as you knew she would, and then Carmella attacked her afterwards, so I'm guessing we're gonna get another match. Jesus fucking Christ. Whatever. At least it's over and done with. So, following that, we got more shit about Logan Paul. Everyone's favorite new signee, Logan Paul. Everyone's new savior, the man that's gonna save professional wrestling, because I'm hearing it now. But Alyx, think about all the people that Logan Paul can bring back to wrestling. He's gonna generate so much heat. You're just hating on him because you have an issue with his past. I've been seeing those comments. You can't let the past go. It ain't about that. I know who WWE is. Y'all expecting them to do one thing with Logan Paul, but you know they're gonna do another. You really think he's gonna be a heel? No, you know what they're gonna do with him. Matter of fact, tonight, when they showed the clip of him signing the contract, guess what he says? I'm gonna fight The Miz at SummerSlam. He's gonna be a babyface. I told y'all that was gonna happen. I called it on this channel. I told y'all he was gonna be a babyface. It ain't gonna work. Oh no, Miz is gonna be babyface, whether they like it or not. We do not like Logan Paul. There's no way in hell. There ain't no way in hell Logan Paul will stay a fucking face. You already know Miz. Miz is gonna be chilled like a motherfucker. Still though, like, there's a lot of people who are just looking at Logan Paul as this bastion of hope that's gonna bring views back to WWE. He might get you a couple 100,000. I'll be generous and go, okay, he might get us past 2.0, but he ain't gonna get no 3 million. Fuck that. That's what Rock does. Rock will get us to 3-4 billion. Logan Paul ain't gonna do shit. Y'all overestimate him. Now, could he turn around and surprise me? Sure. Who knows? He might end up being a top babyface and everyone's loving him. y'all gonna get bored of him really quickly, especially if he's a babyface. Now, if he's a heel, you got me. Logan Paul as a heel would be great. But he's not gonna be a fucking heel. He's gonna be a babyface. Well, at least with a short-term period, they might end up forcefully turning him heel, but you're gonna book him like a babyface. Against The Miz, especially. Oh my god. That match? No thank you. That is not a match I want to see. I'd rather see Usos versus Street Profits for the 10th millionth time. And I'm halfway serious about that. Usos versus the Street Profits. The hype for this match sucked. I'm just going to be honest with you. I do not care. I did not care, and I still do not care about anything they've done with this match. The hype for it has been awful. It's been garbage. But I gotta be honest with you. I cannot for the life of me, sit here before you and tell you this was not a great match. They stole the show. They absolutely stole the show. I love that it started off slow. Old school match. Very old school. We're going to go methodically slow, and we're going to build the heat. We're going to build that heat. We're going to build that heat. The Usos tearing up Dawson, tearing up Ford. They're going to beat them down like old school wrestling. And then get that heat and get that heat. And the crowd's on my... It's like, god damn, I can't stand these assholes. I can't stand them. They're taunting us. They're beating up my favorites. But then the Street Profits start coming back. And they start coming back. And they start coming back. And the first hot tag wasn't all that strong. Because they were out of it. They were kind of out of it, but as the match kept going on and the pace picked up and they started hitting them double teams, a freaking pounce, back suplex combo, the electric chair, blockbuster, Montez Ford doing that dive over the barricade always pops me. Freaking Dawson doing a tope con hero, a dive over the top rope. These boys were on fire, man. Once it picked up, it just went and it didn't stop and it was awesome. But the first 10 minutes were kind of like, ugh. Ooh, okay, let's go. But once it picks up, it goes and it goes and it was fucking awesome. So, yeah, I thought it was a great match. I wish all the matches were this great. Imagine having a show filled with these types of awesome matches. I don't think anybody would be bitching. Not me. I love this. This was a great match. People calling it match of the night, I concur. I agree. Definitely, 1,000%. 1,000% the best match on the entire card. And it's not even close. It is not even motherfucking close. This was awesome. Loved this. And if they want to do it again at SummerSlam, make it a ladder match. I want a ladder match. Here's the thing. I see people saying this is a match of the year candidate. I don't think so. I think it was a great match. But if they do that ladder match, that will be a match of the year candidate. Give me a ladder match between the Usos and the Street Profits. I guarantee you that will be a match of the year. Match of the year. Let's go. I want it. I want one more. I can't believe I'm saying that. I've seen this 10,000 times already. But if you're going to do it one more time, because first off, the Usos do beat the Street Profits, but Ford's shoulder was up. So they're teasing another match. If they're going to do it one more time, make it a ladder match. Give me a ladder match. You need to do something. You need a stipulation in the stadium, by the way. Damn, man. Ladder match city. Let's go. I'm excited. So, everyone's asking, so after the Street Profits, who do they fight? I have no fucking idea, and I don't care. I'm at the point now where I'm like, I'll take whatever enjoyment I can out of WWE when I can get it. Seriously, that's my mindset. I have no idea what the future holds. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. I don't know. But, regardless, as long as I get good wrestling, that's all I care about. So yeah, best match of the show for me. Without question. Street Profits versus the Usos. What wasn't so great? Natalya versus Ronda Rousey. What's interesting about this match is, and I can't believe I'm saying this, out of all the matches, this one had the most hype. It wasn't even anything on TV. Well, that's a lie. It is. It is something from TV and both outside of TV. Because they've been friends in the past and they've been building this match for what feels like a long ass time. So it has some hype behind it, but the real hype comes from the shit on Twitter. Them talking shit on Twitter. Natalya talking shit about Ronda on Ariel Helwani's podcast. The BT Sports podcast. That shit I love. Ronda calling Natalya's YouTube fake ass OnlyFans. Like, that's awesome. So I was just kind of like, you know what? Maybe they'll have a good match after all. They didn't. It was average as hell. No one believed Ronda was going to lose. No one. We all knew that she would make Natalya tap out, and she made Natalya tap out. Natalya is a jobber. She's always been a jobber in WWE. I know she doesn't want to be a jobber. I know she wants to be something special, and I hope to God that when her contract expires, she goes somewhere else and becomes something special, whether it's AEW or whether it's somewhere else completely. I just don't think she will ever be taken seriously in WWE. I'm not saying that to say she's terrible. I'm not saying that to say that she doesn't deserve whatever she gets. I'm saying that to say, as long as she is under Vince McMahon's watch, like a lot of people here, she is not going to be taken seriously because Vince McMahon hates wrestlers. Period. Unless you're a wrestler that goes out and becomes a megastar somewhere else, he doesn't give a shit about you. So Ronda wins. Of course she does. Of course she does. Why even be surprised? But the match doesn't matter because what happened after the match is the big thing. So as I said before, when Ronda won, I'm thinking, all right, let's just get to the main event and, you know, call this a day. And then, for the love of God, Liv Morgan's music hits. And for the first time all year with WWE, I marked out. When Liv's music hit, I was like, yo, Liv, go do it, Liv. Go, Liv, go. Go, Liv, go. Go, 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 go. And I said, hey, she's going to cash in and win this thing. I had a feeling. Now, of course, when Ronda hooked her in the ankle lock, the fans booed. They're like, oh, they wouldn't do that to Liv. I'm like, that would be fucked up. That would be too fucked up. They wouldn't do that to Liv. No. That ankle lock was just a, it was like when Jeff Hardy kicked out of CM Punk's pin. It was like when Alberto Del Rio almost beat Ziggler. You know, he hooked him in a submission hold. The arm breaker. But no, like, Liv would roll up an already hurt and already wounded Ronda Rousey and pin her 1, 2, 3 to become your new SmackDown Women's Champion, Liv Morgan. The crowd lost their shit. I was ecstatic. I was doing my happy dance. I was doing my famous butt dance. My butt dance. Here's my famous butt dance. If you guys know what reference that is, we are definitely friends. Now, it was a great moment, though. It was a great, awesome moment for her. That crowd everyone was happy. Literally everyone. It was like Big E. It was exactly like Big E when he won the title last year. You're like, yay, Big E got his moment. But fuck, it doesn't make any goddamn sense. It's probably not going to last long. It's probably not going to go well. And it didn't. It didn't. It didn't last long and it didn't go well. With Liv, shit, it's probably going to be the same thing. She'll probably lose it on SmackDown. Right back to Ronda. No, I don't see Ronda leaving. I think this is just a vehicle to get her to either turn heel or to help her, you know, start something with Ronda's friend Shayna Baszler. So start something with Shayna Baszler. So she's either going to beat Liv on SmackDown, turn heel, or we're getting Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair at SummerSlam. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna suck. That's gonna suck. They're gonna have Charlotte beat Liv. And then Charlotte's gonna become a 14-time women's champion. Oh no! Oh no! Well, I mean, it's WWE. If it happens, it happens. I don't care. Fuck it. I'll get mad then. I'll be upset then, and then I'll cry myself to sleep. I don't care. I'm not expecting them to treat Liv Morgan. They haven't been treating Liv Morgan like any type of someone you take seriously since she got there. I don't give a shit. She got her moment. They can't take this away from her. She busted her ass and ate so much shit. So much shit, from terrible storylines with Lana and Rusev to the Riot Squad, which got turned into a group of jobbers, which actually could have been something special. And then for the last 2 years, we've been begging for them. Push Liv Morgan, push Liv Morgan, push Liv Morgan, push Liv Morgan. And they'll go, oh yeah, let's push Liv Morgan to fucking lose. And then she got put in all these random ass tag teams and got turned on by literally everybody. Literally all of them. Looked like a goddamn joke. But then they'll tell us, but she's great, right? No! She kept losing. And losing and losing and losing and losing and losing and losing. But then she was like, one of these days, I'm gonna get my moment. I'm gonna get my moment. But I'm like, girl, you just losing a lot. I don't believe it. So, she finally got her goddamn moment. I'm just happy. I don't care. Fuck it. Take the belt off of her. Take the belt off of her on Friday. Give it to Ronda or give it to Charlotte at SummerSlam. I don't care. I'm just happy she got her moment. I am going to cherish this moment. And I see that I made a botch in this post here. I was so excited putting it up. Let me fix it really quickly. I'm so happy for her, y'all. Yeah, I know. I'm a Texan. I'm a Texan. Leave me alone. Okay, I know. I understand. But, man, that's so goddamn awesome. Look at all these likes. Look at that, man. I'm happy for her. Y'all don't have to like it. I know some of y'all won't like it. I don't care. Liv Morgan got this moment. No, she's not going to hold it forever. If she holds it for a long time, I'll be very surprised. And also very happy. But I'm not expecting it. She either losing that belt to Ronda back on SmackDown or losing it to Charlotte at SummerSlam. If y'all expecting her to have a long run, you're going to be very disappointed. I'm not. I'm already calling. I'm going to call it now and not be surprised when it happens. I would rather do that than, expect her to have a long run and then be very pissed off when it doesn't happen. So, I know some of y'all I'm sorry. I just spoiled your runs, your happiness. Y'all can hate me later, but I'm doing you a favor. If I'm being honest with you, I'm doing you a favor, preparing you. I am preparing you to be disappointed. You're welcome. You're welcome. But you'll be okay. You'll be alright. Congratulations to Liv Morgan. Enjoy it. Enjoy the spotlight. Okay, and the main events after that, I think. Well, no. Actually, before we get to the main event, I do want to quickly touch on something. There was a teaser trailer, if I'm not mistaken. There was a teaser trailer that I skipped over, that I do want to talk about. So it was this crazy 30-second teaser trailer that they I'm trying to look for it really quickly. Here it is, where it was just these graphic clips clipped together back and forth, and we saw a shadowy figure in the background. And like a lot of you, I went, damn, Bray Wyatt is coming back. I'm like, all right. So, as I suspected, Bray Wyatt would come back because that's his home. As time went by and I saw some of these pictures, and let's analyze it really quickly. We got Hardy Boy wristbands and then Dudley Boy glasses. And then we got Kurt Angle's medal. And then we got Latino Heat burning symbol. When you put it together, you go, oh, that's right. Edge has a dementedly dark gimmick now, so it's Edge. It's fucking Edge. And you went, oh. Even I was just like, oh man. I was kind of hoping it would be Bray Wyatt because we need him. WWE needs Bray Wyatt, but I guess Wyndham's going to AEW because he did he filed a trademark for a new name, Wyatt 6. So, shit. That maybe it can still be Bray Wyatt. I mean, if it is, I'm not gonna go against that. I'm just very curious to know why the medals. What does he have? Okay, that's Kurt Angle's medal, and again, the Hardy Boy armbands. Like, see that? And then we got the Latino Heat license being burned. Like, what does that have to do? What does that have to do with Bray Wyatt? You know, so it's Edge. Clearly it's Edge. But I don't know. Like, if it is Bray Wyatt, trust me, we need him desperately. But I'm gonna go ahead and play it safe and assume that is Edge. Main event time. Main event was originally, it's not this match anymore, but it was originally a 7-man match with Riddle, Seth Rollins, Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Omos, Sheamus, Sami Zayn, and Madcap Moss. But then at the last second, we got thrown a curveball. And that curveball was Austin Theory. Austin Theory got entered into the match. And as soon as I saw Austin Theory, I said, well, he's winning. And guess what happened? He won. Shocker. Austin Theory entered the match, and of course he won. The match was good, though. I think the highlights of the match were Riddle. Of course, Riddle's been killing it. This whole tribute to Randy Orton has been very well booked. I think when he eventually does his feud with Orton, it's going to be a fucking heartbreaker. It's actually going to get over very well. You know Orton's going to turn on him. I think we all can see that coming. But it's going to be a heartbreaker of a feud. It's going to be a great feud, too. I can't wait for that. But yeah, Riddle, man, like, he's been killing it so far. Didn't really get much out of anyone else. It was basically Omos. It was an Omos match where everyone was just they were just spending most of the time trying to make him look big and strong and a giant and make him look awesome. I'm just like, ugh. You know what I mean? It's like, he ain't it. Omos is not it, y'all. Okay? Honestly, the best part of the match was seeing all 7 men pick him up and toss his ass on the freaking announcer table. That was fucking hilarious. But yeah, like, I didn't care. I didn't care about what he was doing. I was just over it, you know? It was just the same old stupid-ass WWE booking. But the match was still good. I think the performances was fine. The crowd was into it. Again, I as soon as I saw Austin Theory, I said, well, he's winning. And then when he won, I'm like, of course he did. It was the typical corporate heel storyline. He snuck his way into the match and he won. We've seen this. We've been seeing this since the 1990s. It's been going on for 30 years. You're like, oh my god, do something different. The chosen one gets the Money in the Bank contract. He's going to cash in and win the title. And then he's going to be a chicken shit heel that's the favorite of the boss. He's going to protect him with all this other shenanigans and bells and whistles. And he's going to get through, I don't know, he's going to get a match against Seth Rollins, Riddle, probably freaking Bobby Lashley. And he's going to run through all of them until we get to WrestleMania, where Cody Rhodes comes back. And then the boyhood dream has come true. And then he beats Austin Theory to win the title. And you're like, whatever. It's like, god damn, man. It's no fucking wonder it's no wonder we can't grow the audience, because we keep telling the same fucking stories. It's a different pile of shit, but it's the same shit. Just a different pile of it. I'm so over it. Like, what upset me about Theory winning, it wasn't even that Theory won. I'm glad Theory is at least going to get an opportunity to do something. I think he deserves it. He's a great talent. It's just, I've seen the same story over and over and over again. It's been done 10,000 goddamn times. You know he's going to win the title at SummerSlam. You know how he's going to do it. SummerSlam is going to end with Roman and Brock in a double count out. So we'll end in a draw, and then afterwards we'll have Theory come out and pin Roman. And then Theory will go on the rest of the year as Vince McMahon's chosen one. He'll probably fight John Cena at SummerSlam. Yeah, more than likely he'll fight John Cena at SummerSlam. You know what? I'm sitting here telling y'all that Cody's gonna beat him. You know what might actually happen? I thought about this too. What if instead of Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, we get John Cena and Austin Theory at WrestleMania, and then Cena beats Theory to become the 17-time world champion, and then Cody beats Cena. I mean, fuck it. At this point, who cares, right? Might as well have Cena break Ric Flair's record. Although Ric Flair has like 23 championships, 21 officially, but I think he won like 23. So he's not gonna really break Ric Flair's record. He's gonna break the WWE record that was given to Ric Flair. Ric Flair has like 21 titles. Who gives a fuck? Like this, let Cena win the WWE Championship 17 times so they can have their greatest of all time. But yeah, like, you're gonna get all the shenanigans, and if it works out, cool. I'm so tired of seeing this storyline, though. Again, they did it with Seth Rollins. They did it with Dude Love. They did it with The Rock. They did it with Drew McIntyre. They did it with The Miz. They did it with... Oh my god, I have to go through my history. Shane got the love. Triple H is another one. Triple H. My god, I'm gonna be here all day. Because Triple H was a corporate champion. JBL was a corporate champion. That was one of my favorites, honestly. Regal was gonna be a corporate champion before he got, before that shit happened. Edge was never a corporate champion. Didn't feel like one, honestly. And then they went away from it. They went away from it for a while. Until Drew McIntyre, actually. And then Drew didn't work out. Then The Miz, and then Seth. So... Cena technically was, but not really. You get me? He technically was a corporate champion, but at the same time, he wasn't a corporate champion. I think Del Rio was going to be a corporate champion, but not really. So, like, we had a lot of the corporate chosen one champions that Vince McMahon handpicked, and we've seen it 10,000 times. Austin Theory is the newest one. Let him be the last. Can he be the last? Can we get something different? I'm tired of seeing this same storyline over and over. I'm sorry. I'm sick of it. Do something different. But that's just me. Yeah, I just literally booked the entire year in 30 seconds. You're welcome. That's what we're gonna get. And that's basically WWE. So, hey, I mean, at the very least, the good thing about all this is it's pretty much a layup for Cody. You know where this is going. The moment Theory gets that belt, you know he's going to keep it warm for Cody. You know that. So, it is what it is. I'm not tripping about Theory being a world champion. It's WWE. They're going to do what they want. I'm just like, can we please do something different? That's all I care about. Do something different. Fuck. That's my review of Money in the Bank. It was a solid show overall. The wrestling's been good. The wrestling for WWE in terms of the premium events, the pay-per-views, they've been good. Solid, good to great. But the weekly shows are always going to suck. It's not going to change. It's just what it is. So, yeah, once again, thank y'all for being here. We're going to get these super chats in. I'm going to look at the live chat. But please, go check out, I got to plug it one more time. Let me plug it one more time. Please check out my other podcast, Raw Cognizance, for more of your weekly podcast goods. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and play some super chats. Then we'll go ahead and look at the live chat afterwards.
'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of red?
Ow.
You know why Logan Paul and WWE get along? 'Cause both love making content that involves dead people.
Ooh.
Bring back and do Katie Vick 2.0 storyline.
Oh, Kenny the Trend. Man, that one. Yikes. You had to go there. You don't need to go there. He went there, didn't he? He ain't lying, though.
So women can't hold the MITB for over 24 hours.
Nope. Nope. Because they have ovaries. They're not man. Nah, they can't hold it. They gotta cash in immediately, otherwise they'll be failures.
Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of friends?
Cody will beat Seth for the belt at Mania. Theory will cash in to destroy the boyhood dream. Reigns will lose the WWE, not Universal, to Seth at RR.
The Universal title will go to Drew McIntyre. That one, they telegraphed that a long ass time ago. But no, I don't see Seth winning no title. It's gonna be Theory. I know y'all want it to be Seth. I would like for it to be Seth too. But no, it's gonna be Theory because why not? That's just what it is. Alright, so let's look at the live chat. What y'all in here talking about? Again, I'm looking at, well, we had a lot of people. Over 300 people in here at one time. So the ones who are here, thank you so much for making me a part of your day. Paid Enthusiast, amazing how 45-year-old Bobby Lashley is more over than he ever was in WWE. Yeah. But he earned that. He earned this spot for him. Love seeing him get his flowers. Anthony White, Theory versus Bobby was a good match, but goddamn, I didn't expect Bobby to be this over. I mean, it's good to see. He deserves to be this over. I think we all agree that if anyone is going to get this over, it should be someone like a Bobby Lashley, who's been doing this for, 2 decades almost? 2 decades, right? Jesus Christ. Almost 2 decades. JJ Bulldog, Liv Morgan, we all know. Liv Morgan's amazing. AJ Phillips, looking at them natty photos going hubba 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 hubba. Racks out, ladies and gentlemen, racks out. Tavon Jameson, it's Liv and Toxic Attraction. Also Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton. You think they'd push her on the main roster? Yeah, Kenny, you were wrong for that comparison. That was wrong. Draven G, all I have to say is hopefully Charlotte doesn't come back for SummerSlam. If it ain't Charlotte, it'll be Ronda. Which one do you want? You want Ronda or Charlotte? I know that's basically asking, do you want me to piss on you or take a crap on you? I don't know. Which one do you prefer? What's your kink? Alex King, Charlotte's looming, which makes me scared because you know Charlotte doesn't lose at SummerSlam. I'm telling y'all, like, if Charlotte shows up, sorry, Liv. Accidentally awesome. Ronda needs a manager to do the talking for her. Yeah, she needs a Paige. But Paige is going to be gone within a week. Like, literally at the end of this upcoming week, Paige will be gone. And they're not going to hire her back. Kane the bad guy. Remember when Liv got knocked unconscious on live TV? By the Bella twins? Yes, I do. Brie Bella specifically. They apologized for it, but I do remember. Midnight Joker is chatting with Kenny the Trend about some stuff that I'm not going to read. Oh yeah, Mr. Krabs thinks the teaser, the cryptic teaser that felt like a Fiend clip is Edge. So he agrees with me that it is Edge. It's Edge, y'all. Who do y'all think? Do you think it's Edge or do you think it's the Fiend? JJ Bulldog says it's the Fiend. It ain't no fucking Fiend. It's Edge. Everyone else is saying it's Edge. It could be Bray Wyatt, but I think it's Edge. JJ Bulldog, if it is Bray Wyatt, Vince better not book him in the same way.
Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of friends?
Liv is great choice. But can they have a woman's money in the bank holder hold that thing longer than a month and a half?
No. Because they're women and they have ovaries. They're not man. That's because that's what Vince thinks. Not saying it's right. I'm just telling you how it is with WWE. You know I'm right. You can hate me. You can hate me now. But I won't stop now. Hey, 'cause I can't stop now. Yeah, you can hate me now. Let's see here. Shia Roberts, is all you do is complain, Alyx? Oh, so Shia wants to smoke. Shia wants to smoke. See, this is what I'm talking about. We got these people in here who don't like the fact that I come in and tell the truth. First off, this is wrestling. Not everybody has to have the same opinions. If you can't handle that, you shouldn't be on the internet. Grow up, number one. Also, it doesn't really affect your life if I hate or like something. So why are you getting so bent out of shape? Why are you getting sand in your vaginas, Shia rappers? Yeah, I'm coming for you. And all you do is complain. I literally spent a majority of the podcast gushing over Liv Morgan. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Do you see what I'm talking about? These people like, you just complain a lot. You just complain. Stop complaining. No. How's about you grow up, get your feelings in check, and realize that not everybody sees the world you do. You can see it, asshole. Yeah. It's like that. Moderators, do your thing. I'm gonna let y'all take care of him. I'm not gonna respond to him at all, by the way. All I do is complain. That's the issue with some of these fans, man. I try to create a space like this where people like y'all can come in and disagree with me, but still be happy. Like, I thought the show was a B-. If you thought the show was a B+, A-, have at it. Have at it, man. I want y'all to have a good time. That's what we're here for. This isn't the place to come and judge people for how they feel about wrestling. You can't bully someone like me into liking something by saying I complain a lot. If you don't like what I'm saying, go find you someone who loves the show. I'm pretty sure they're here. But no, you can't do that because you know your boy is growing. You know your boy is popping off. And you need to come on here because you see the channel is getting all these people. And you know that this is where you can get your spotlight given. Well, Shia Roberts, you got your spotlight. No more. That's your last spotlight. All I do is complain. The fuck? It's annoying as hell. Especially knowing that I literally gave the show a solid grade. I said all the matches were good. I literally was praising Liv, and this is how you want to end things. So y'all can get the fuck out of here. Thank you, Ultra Shadow. Get the fuck out. Get the hell out of here, man. I ain't got time for here. I ain't got time for it, man. I'm gonna tell it like it is, each and every single time. If you don't like it, you don't need to watch me. You can go watch a JD from NY. Go watch a Solid Monster. Go watch Twit Wow. Go watch all these other YouTubers who might have more positive things to say about wrestling than I do. Go watch them. Don't come on here. And if you can't handle being the type of fan that can have that type of conversation, then you need help. And go get it. I'm not here for you. This will be a safe space for wrestling fans. I can't have those type of people here. He woke up and chose violence. And he got the hammer. Thank you, Ultra Shadow. Back to what I was talking about. Let's see what else y'all been seeing. What does the IWC stand for again? It stands for Internet Wrestling Community. Or does it stand for something else? Was that a rhetorical question? I don't know. Apparently, rumors are that Cena won't be at SummerSlam. I don't believe you. He's gonna be at SummerSlam. He'll probably fight Theory for the Money in the Bank briefcase.
'Cause you are my love. Do you ever dream of rain?
Past 24 hours have been good for pro wrestling. From AEW Rampage, Impact Against All Odds, and now WWE Money in the Bank. Wrestling fans are happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's all that matters, man. Is enjoying yourself. Enjoying yourself. That's all that matters. I don't give a damn what you like. We don't all have to like the same thing. It's not about liking the same thing. It's about being able to watch wrestling and saying, I'm happy to be a wrestling fan. Oh, yeah.
Will you make a video about Roe v. Wade?
I already did. You can find this video on, since he gave it to me, I'm gonna have to plug it again, Raw Cognizance podcast, right there. We talked about Roe v. Wade being overturned by the U.S. government. Only has a couple hundred views. So, yeah, definitely. Seriously, like, everything outside of wrestling we are going to talk about or we've already talked about. Like, this upcoming week, we're going to talk about R. Kelly being sentenced to jail. So, I'm telling y'all, like, go subscribe to Raw Cognizance. Right there, Roe v. Wade overturned. I promise you, you'll enjoy it. I'm going to keep plugging it if y'all keep asking about it. So, I think I'm good. I don't really know anything else worth talking about, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I will be back up here. It's SummerSlam season, so we're back to weekly reviews of Raw and SmackDown. So starting tomorrow, I don't give a shit how bad it sucks. We'll be doing Raw and SmackDown reviews all the way to SummerSlam. Then after SummerSlam, we're gonna take a break, and I'll just do videos that I want to do. And then, of course, we'll do All Out and then Clash at the Castle. And then I think around... We'll figure it out. I think around Survivor Series, I might get back to doing weekly reviews. Or I just might say fuck it and just do whatever the fuck I want. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, starting tomorrow, we'll do weekly reviews. Raw and SmackDown. Back to WWE stuff. Back to a lot of stuff. Including AEW. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there. But yeah, for real, check out my podcast. Raw Cognizance. Seriously, you guys would love it. Subscribe to it. I think you guys would be great fans of it. Real talk. I see that super chat coming in. I'm going to let that play. And then I'm going to get out of here. And Midnight Joker says I'm number one. Thank y'all. I appreciate that.
AMW reunited at Against All Odds yesterday night.
Ooh, America's Most Wanted? Hey, I really enjoyed the Slammiversary pay-per-view for Impact Wrestling. I thought that was a good love letter to TNA. There were a lot of matches on there that weren't for me, but I didn't that's just it. I know Impact is not for me. I know it has its own people, its own taste, but I can go into it and appreciate it for what it is. You know, so America's Most Wanted, that's my shit, man. That was when I was getting into wrestling. Well, TNA wrestling. I've been in wrestling for like a good 6 years. But it was still fun for me. So yeah, America's Most Wanted, I definitely would get in on that. Let me know, for those of you who do watch me regularly, would you want me to review? Would you want me to review Bound for Glory? I've been thinking about it. I was like, you know, I kind of enjoyed that Slammiversary show. I might review Bound for Glory. Just go ahead and fork over the money and just buy it. See what happens. So, all right. Other than that, y'all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe, follow me on social media. Just Alyx Central. Whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, or Patreon, PayPal, donate using Cash App, Venmo, Patreon, whatever way you want to support me. The next time you see me will be tomorrow night for Raw. Oh, not tomorrow night. Monday night, because it's Saturday night. Monday night for Raw. You'll see me for Monday night. Then you will see me again for Wednesday for Dynamite, and then Friday for Rampage and SmackDown. And we're going to do that for 4 weeks until SummerSlam. And then after SummerSlam, we're going to do Ric Flair's last match. And then after that, I'm going to play it by ear. Because that's going to be a lot of live streams, but we're going to be busy this month. So you might want to go ahead and subscribe and catch all my content. Please click that bell too. If you're not someone who has clicked the bell yet, you want to click for notifications to catch all my content. For real, because even being subscribed is not enough. So you guys are awesome. Thank y'all for being here. Leave your thoughts down below on the show. And until next time, I love you. Take care of yourself. This is Alyx, just Alyx, signing off right here in Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Peace.